but we're in the top 8 of a tournament, and they had to play through 4 rounds to get here. Go Valor, negate the Hydra. Maxless Mayhem, no Maxi. Sam D. Getting ashed. Negate. But there's a cold buy to negate the ash. Spirit of Yubel. We're going to negate that with a droplet. Magnemite will search for a dragon in the end phase. We're getting the Chandra. It's Storm and Nimbus. Just hunker down with that. Enjoy that. And we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get to be playing some Schedule 1 later, for sure. There's an issue I have to work out in that game with the flow of all my products. So we got the Sangan Pi Transcendent. We're bringing back the Biden into battle. That's the game. Yubel is going to choose to go second, forcing Tenpai to go first. Tenpai, in case you don't know, they go second, and they just play through everything, and then they kill you in one shot. So by forcing them to go first, they won't get that chance, hopefully. Phantom of Yubel. Okay, the Seal is summoning a Hydra. Tamias, what is going on? Good to see you. We got a Lord of Yama getting negated by the droplet. And a Fuelos. Now that the field is clear, they can Fuelos. Ash negating the Spirit. Here's a little Knight. And what are we banishing? The Fadra. And a second Fuelos? The double Fuelos? Max free. That sounds good actually too. So putting the Hydra into the grave. Chandra will summon Hydra. Hydra getting the Kaiman in the battle phase. The little Knight's destroyed. Summon the Terror, and now they synchro summon Biden. How is this gonna go? They can't be destroyed by battle though, right? And they're not gonna be negated. They're not activated effects. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So they're fine. Wow. All right. Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. We got Hydra. Getting Valored. Gonna be Chandra. Okay. We can just speed this up here. Biden, we're gonna bring back the Hydra. I would have just surrendered probably. We knew where that was gonna go. Terror top. Speedroids. Here's a big Gabonga. But they have an Imperm. Oh, and a Fuelos is live. So Imperm negating the Gabonga. The Gabonga's not big anymore. IP Masquerena. We ogre? Get ogred. Okay, so they're gonna summon a Gone Wild. That brings out the Doug Charger. Now we Masquerena on the opponent's turn. Link summon Little Knight. We're banishing. That's right, it's all ogre now. There's no chance. Well, wait, don't count him out just yet. J Money Vert, what is going on? We're in the middle of tournament right now, but we might be able to duel later. Priscilla. They discard. And we bring out the Stellar. Where's the woes? Silvera's flipping him face down. Wow, double piercing battle damage. Double. Silvera flips you face down and then does double piercing. Crazy. Engraver. We're gonna get a tract. There's a full Fiendsmith line. But there is an imperm. So they're probably you're gonna want to use your imperm on the sequence. Let's see if they do that. Normal summon the Fulos, just have the second body so that they can summon the sequence, and they don't imperm the sequence. I want to see where this is gonna go now. Here's an Apollo with 3 monster negates, and now a Wave High King Caesar. Well, you can negate either one. You can you can imperm negate the Apollo. I guess if you imperm the sequence, there's still the chance they'll get an Apollo later, but I don't know. That imperm did go 3 for 1 though. That Apollo had 3 negates and 1 imperm took it out. The Wave High King Caesar is still a problem. The woes will be negated by the Caesar. Engraver getting the tract. The tract is gonna get ashed. Now we LZ, and that gets negated, but the Caesar was attempting to negate it, but the Caesar got negated by the imperm when the field was cleared up because the LZ sent a card from the field to the grave. Silvera flipping the Caesar face down. It doesn't have any more material though, it doesn't matter. We're gonna Azamina, revealing Murcielago. Now the Azamina Chainlink 2, the Hollowed Azamina Chainlink 2 wanted. Getting the Diabell. Summon Sylvia. That's a negate. And this is full combo. Wow. That double piercing battle damage from the Silvera again is crazy. Sen Gen Jin. So we've got Snake Eye Fiendsmith, Azamina, and Snake Eye Fiendsmith Millennium. So let's see who comes out on top here. We've actually got the Millennium on top, who won game 1. We got a Sylvia to protect them from a negate like the imperm. Wherever they use the imperm, it would just get negated by the Sylvia. So do they just hold the imperm now? I think that's what we do here. Just hold it, right? So Flamberge bringing back the astute level 1 Snake Eyes. Flamberge. Setting up the Masquerena. Alright. Sylvia, Desiree, form material Apollo. They're going to use the Desiree to protect the Apollo. Apollo will negate the Sengen Jin. There's a Masquerena which could do a double banish the Little Knight, and it will. Thanks to the temple summoning it because they summoned a monster. Abdo. Go. Reset the scores. This is a new. Oh, no. I should not have done that. This is game 3 in the top 8 of Maxless Mayhem with no Max C. Don't forget it. Wait, what? The Millennium still won the last game? Why are they going second? Why is Millennium choosing to go second? Well, I know there was no Nibiru last time, so I know we're not watching the same match again, or same game. So we sequence the Flamberge, bringing back our Snake Eyes. Sequence, fusion, summon Lacrima. Lacrima will bring back the Engraver. Oh no, we're going to add the Engraver to the hand. Discard to search for the Tract. Now we got a Promethean Princess, bringing back the Flamberge, setting up the IP Masquerena. The Desiree will negate the Princess. Now they can summon their Apollo. Why would they go second here? Maybe the games got washed out of order. Was it semifinals? We got Tempai versus Union. Union starting us off. They got an X-Head. They're gonna Impulse, Dominus, Impulse, negating the Buster Drake. Link this into a platinum gadget, and they got the head. Now the head is gonna place the Drake, and now they summon the Drake, and now there's a controller, the Union controller. No idea what's going on. Who plays Union? Moon of the Closed Heaven. That. The Assault Core is not once per turn. Is crazy. They're all not once per turn? We're going to link that into the Rabbit. The Rabbit will set the Asia Rune. Here's the Moon. Cyber Dragon Nova, now Infinity. We saw this before. Why the moon, though? So, Impulse negating Asia Rune. And now Pydra. Ooh, the Hyper Dragon Cannon destroying the Sangan summoning. Summon Genroku, tribute to summon the Chundra and the Imperm negating Chundra into battle. The Pydra attacking, destroying the moon. Chundra is negated, but it will destroy the sequence. Pydra activating to synchro summon is negated and destroyed by the Infinity. Music. Not even Tenpai can go second against the Union? So, Tenpai lost in game 1. They're still gonna choose to go second, right? Of course. So there's Valor, Droll, Ash, and Dominus Impulse. Let's bring up the duel log here. So we'll speed this up. Ash negating the Union activation. They will not be unionizing today. X-Cross Cannon negated by Valor. Now the Requiem is tributing to summon Engraver from the deck. There's the sequence. Getting impulsed. Negated. Engraver returning the Requiem to summon Silhouette. The hat will set the rabbit. Tenpai doesn't have any starter here, but we're gonna banish the blaster. I'll banish the blaster. Search for Chundra. Does it have to be a fire? Yeah, it's a fire dragon. Okay, yeah. So that searches for Pydra. Then they get the Kaiman. They're into battle. The Silhouette rabbit is an illusion. It has the effect if this card battles a monster. Neither can be destroyed by that battle. Let's see. Kaiman adding the Fadra. We're in the damage step here. Battle step. Now we're in damage calculation. All right. The Kai belt. I think that means it's not. The game's not going to be. They're not going to finish the game this turn, will they? Hydra, synchro summon. That's lethal damage. I thought the Kai belt meant you were going to get another turn. Seems not. Ori, Ranus. I think the McDonald's is going out. The McDonald's French fries are going out the window. Passing the turn. They got 2 Perulia and a Fuelos. So we Perulia, they Perulia, and we're gonna Ash. Now they Fuelos. So first you Perulia, then you Fuelos, or you Fuelos and then you Maxi. Decks are still in. We got Union and Tenpai here, and then the other decks are Whitewood and Snake Eye. We're in game 3 here of Tenpai and Union. Semifinals. Pydra getting impermed into battle. The Magnuma destroys the X-Cross Cannon. The Erratic Seal will seal it up. They got a seal plus an imperm. Throwing a droll right into battle. The Buster Drake is returned to the hand. Summon Fadra, bringing back Pydra. Their search for Sangan summoning into the second main phase. They're gonna set the Crush Wyvern. They got the Sangan summoning. They're searching for Chandra. This could be GG. Chandra. Now they summon Pydra. Search for the Kaiman. They're not strong enough right now to take out the whatever his face is, but that Sea Crush Wyvern's about to be gone. It's destroyed. Wide open field, and now they summon the Yarhead. Okay. They're protecting themselves. They can protect themselves, but I think they're going to push through this. If they don't push through this, yeah, there's 1500 damage right there, and there's not going to be any recovery next turn. So the Biden coming back from the grave, it's popping. Is it going to get to attack twice, or it's boot? No, it boosts the damage. Tenpai defeating Union in game 3. But Union did very nice to get this far today. All right. So we know that Tenpai will be going to the finals. We have another semi-final match right here to decide who will be joining them there. And we have Whitewood versus Snake Eye. Yeah? See here. Yeah, so this is Snake Eye with the Azamina package. Not Millennium, and they did defeat a Millennium package player to get here. So we got a Lurie, Engraver, Talent, and a Droplet. We're gonna Engraver getting the Tract. Tract will be negated by the Lurie. Not by Lurie. We won't get the Lurie. It gets negated by the Sylvia. Requiem, we just summon it. We just summon the Lurie. I thought we started out with it. We started off with the Lurie. That kind of sucks, actually. They did open up the Lurie. So we got 2 Engravers. Gonna make a Sequence. Sequence will fusion summon by shuffling back material. Lacrima bringing back the Engraver, but the Diabell, I don't even know what this is attempting to do. Diabell will summon a level 7 or lower tuner synchro monster from the extra deck. Graveyard or banishment? Forbidden Droplet is attempting to negate the Diabell, and we've got Imperm negating the Lacrima, and now the Sylvie returned the Diabell back to the extra deck, dodging the Droplet. So it would resolve. And I don't know what they were going to do with that, actually, because I'm not a Whitewood enthusiast. Summon Silvera. I'm pretty sure they would summon Silvera and flip all their monsters into face-down defense position. If you guys are enjoying these matches and you want to see stuff that you missed, check out the YouTube channel. I'm posting the highlights and all that good stuff over there. So we got Wanted. We're searching for Diabell. We're sending the Ash to summon the Diabell, and now we're getting Imperm negated. Do we summon the Ash? No. Give them a point on top. So we're gonna Ash negate the Deception. Now they summon Sylvie to get Impermed, and they're passing back. Can't take out that Diabell, drawing a droplet, no combo. Diabell into attack, destroying the Sylvie. Set the droplet. Drawing Engraver, that's crazy. So they're going to tribute to Ash to get the Azumina, and they're going to have the Murcielago searching, but they're going to droplet negate. And now here's the Engraver. So Diabell Star. Oh, okay. We got the Diabell Star and we set the original for next turn. I just don't think there's going to be a next turn. We're in turn 4. And they're popping off. Requiem will tribute. Summon Engraver from the deck. They're going to equip the Requiem from the grave to send your Diabell. All they got to do is get 8,000 damage on the field, and maybe not even that, because they can do the shuffle back in the second main phase when they link summon using the Lacrima, which they're doing right now, to summon a little knight, banishing the face down original, and that is lethal damage with the Lacrima shuffle back burn. The shuffle burn. So, Whitewood going to the finals. This is it. We're here in the finals. First ever time we played Swiss in a long time. First time we used Swiss for Maxless Mayhem, and I think it was really good. I'll think about it, maybe even use it for tomorrow's tournament. I'll see what the players think. And yeah, you know the deal. Maxless Mayhem, no max C, unlimited potential, blah, all that good stuff. And we have Snake Eye, Beansmith, Azumina versus Tenpai. Let's see it. Who got to choose? Milito, the yes. The Whitewood player. I said Snake Eye. It's Whitewood. I'm sorry. Whitewood chose to go second because I'm pretty sure they knew the opponent was playing Tenpai. Oof. They're summoning Pydra in your end phase, searching for the Sangan summoning. That's no good. Sangan summoning gonna get ashed into battle. There's nothing for them to synchro summon with, so you're fine. Turn 4. Nothing? It's crazy. Sangan summoning again, getting ashed. Some scary stuff here. What are we gonna draw? The tails. So we summon Rusia, send in the tails to get the sinful spoils. They draw that. The tails is set from the grave. We're gonna activate the tails to add the LZ. LZ is negated by the impulse. Man, they can't catch a break, it seems. So now the sinful spoils is going to activate on the opponent's turn to fusion summon Guardian Chimera, but the Chimera gets negated by the droplet. Was that really going to be the end? Hey, there's no surrendering in the finals. You can't do that. All right, so Tenpai, game 1. We're going to watch this from the Whitewood side again to see what they can do about that. So Whitewood losing game 1. They're going to choose for Tenpai to go first. There's no side deck today. So the Door was negated by Imperm, and now we have Sangan Kaiman searching for Genroku, which will summon and then tribute to summon the Fadra. Fadra bringing back the Genroku from the grave. They're gonna use the Genroku and the Dora to link summon the seal it up. And now we've got Wanted starting us off to get the Diabell. And now we're gonna Engraver. So you can take note that they're prioritizing the Diabell. They'll do the you do your Fiendsmith plays before you do the Diabell. That's a really nice royal cross out designator. I want to get a look at this here. Look at that. That's crazy. Royal cross out designator. Imagine you bring that out in the finals. It's crazy. So Lurie, we're going to turn that into a Requiem, which will tribute itself to summon Engraver. And we're going to equip, or we're going to attempt to equip the Requiem in the grave to the Engraver on the field. But the seal is going to tribute to bounce the Engraver, but there's a call by the grave to negate the seal, stopping them from sealing the deal. And hey, didn't I say you can't surrender in the finals?